Hi, so it is National Stammering Awareness Day, and for those that don't know me, my name is Charlotte Brewster. I am a writer, author, a freelancer, and a mom of two. I've also struggled with a debilitating stutter from the age of 5 years old and most of my young life. Prior to 5 years old, I did not have a stutter at all, but around the time frame that my speech presented in the way that it did, I did have a shift, like a traumatic shift in my family dynamic, and that is how my stutter started up. From there, it looked like a lot of stretching of words. I was frozen a lot of words. There was a lot of hesitation and repetition of words. It also looked like me not talking at all because, along with my stutter, I am dyslexic, and as you can hear, I have a very pronounced lisp. So, being a kid, you're stuttering, you don't want to be picked on to read out loud in class, especially if you're stuttering, you have dyslexia, so all your words are doing all types of stuff, and you have a list so you sound different to everyone else. It wasn't that space you wanted to be in because I mean you would get teased. It's just the nature of being a kid. So yeah, it looked like a lot of me not talking. But as time went on, I did get help because as you can hear, I am able to present myself better. You would see my hands moving a lot. That keeps me on track of what I'm going to say. If you don't see my hands, more likely than not, I'm rubbing them. They're under the camera, and that is how I just keep my words in line. These are all tricks that I learned when I went to speech pathology, which happened around the age of 19 or 20. I was seeing someone called Dr. Ben Stabler, whom I was referred to from an employer of mine that realized my intimidation by using the phone, and my stutter would really get intense using the phone. Um, so as I saw Dr. Stabler, he had a very bad stutter, but it was amazing to see how he worked with me to get me to where I am right now. It looked like stones on my tongue and under my tongue because, as I said, I have a unilateral and bilateral lisp, so I had to strengthen the muscles in my tongue. I also had to learn to strengthen the muscles here in my cheek, and also had to learn how to form words and also how to bubble, meaning that if the stutter is going to happen, there's just sometimes that you're going to stutter. You learn how to let it happen and continue and not get frozen on it. So these are the little things that I learned during my time, and I just wanted to share them with you in honor of National Stuttering Awareness Day. I also wanted to share with you two little tips that for dealing with people that have a stutter, and it's like something that really gets me all the time is when people say slow down, like it hits me right here. It's not that easy to slow down because 9 times out of 10 my thoughts are like really moving faster than my mouth can get them out, or faster than I can say. And I hear you saying slow down. It's like you want me now to get frozen slower. And it's a little bit frustrating. So I just invite you to just be patient. When you hear someone with a stutter, don't make a face. Just wait because they have a lot to say. Unless it comes to a space where they're like completely frustrated and like stamping their feet on the floor, which I have done many times. Most times I would just stop and I would wait, gather myself, and then I would speak. And at that point, it's when you can say, you know what? No worries. Whenever you're ready to talk, I'm here. I'm ready to listen. So, also, another thing that gets me is when I'm speaking, sometimes I would use as a filler as I try to find words to place into the statement that I want to say, a word that wouldn't give me problems. And sometimes my structure may be off. And I just ask you to also, in that space, just be patient. It may not sound correctly, but it's that I had to replace a word here and there because there are some words that moving from letter sound to letter sound is way more difficult than others. And it's not if the word is a big word or a short word, it doesn't matter. Some big words I can say, like intrepidation, I can say that. And then sometimes I will be frozen on sometimes I'll be frozen on a word like the. So when you see things like that happen more often than not, people with a stutter would have their phrases a little bit twisted. And for me, when that happens for me, people usually be like, "What? What are you saying?" And then I would just laugh it off and be like, "Oh my God, what did I just say? Like that is, I didn't mean to say it like that. Hold on." So all of that expression is a filler for me to get now my head right so that I can get what I have to say said. So in those aspects, I would just ask you to be patient. Don't judge. Don't laugh. It hurts when you laugh because we do have a lot to say. So in honor of National Stuttering Awareness Day, I just want to share those 2 tips with you. I also invite you to learn more about stuttering. You can go to the website, which I love this website. It's called the ASHA.org. It's the American Speech Language Hearing Association. Definitely go there. They have tons of information on stuttering. And I just invite you to learn as much as you can. I really hope that you got to the end of this video because I'm intending not to edit because I just want to present myself as me in this space in hopes that other people that are dealing with the stutter can see it and be comfortable enough to do something like this. Because I know, speaking directly to you, I know how hard it could be to just speak. And I just invite you to take time to realize that your voice has value and it is beautiful. Whether you get frozen on words, whether you don't sound like another person, your voice is beautiful and it matters. So just speak your way. And with that, I hope everyone has a beautiful day. Please, if you can, share this with someone that may need to hear it or just share it in general. I want to reach as much people as possible, especially I know that there are lots of people out there that are struggling with different language disabilities or speech impediments, with different speech impediments. And I just want to touch as many lives as possible. So with that, I hope you have a wonderful day again. Until next time, bye.